How's it going? This is Gabriel, and I'm one of the admins for Raising Bearded Dragons, and I'm actually here with the co-author for the Ultimate Care Guide to Raising Bearded Dragons, and her name is Sharon. So she has actually created, she's co-authored the care sheet with Abigail Kessler, and we're here to actually give you a little bit of a sneak preview. She has got a crazy neat handwriting, as you can see over here, and pretty much just give a sneak preview of what's being covered in the care sheet, because I reckon that this is probably one of the most detailed care sheets I've ever seen.
Well, as you can see from these tabs here, these are actually some of the research materials, journal articles with scientific research. Only some, not all, because in our care sheet we ended up having over 20 different reference materials.
Yeah.
So what we're actually covering, well, this section is from the food list, including how to calculate the ratio of calcium to phosphorus. A minimum has to be a ratio of 1:1, but the ideal is 2 parts of calcium to 1 part phosphorus. And it also, well, with the food list, it also goes into what are some of the foods that are not good for the bearded dragon and why. Oxalates, for example, because they interfere with the calcium absorption. And it also goes into the various frequencies of feeding, for example. And these are some of the journal articles that I was actually looking through, and books as well. And now when it comes to the care sheet by itself, this is a research that shows common ailments with the bearded dragon. So these covers the intestinal parasites, as well as nutritional secondary hyperparathyroidism. Sorry, that's a mouthful. And it also gives you other syndromes, and this one I think is particularly important because it shows the effects of the vitamin D and UV exposure on the growth of juvenile bearded dragons.
Yeah.
And as we all know, vitamin D3 is essential for them. And it also covers several other well-noted books, like from the Manual of Exotic Pet Practice, Medical History and Physical Examination in Companion Animals. And this was actually a general article that was taken from the Wollondilly Advertiser from New South Wales. And
so a lot of these journals and reports and stuff like that are actually based in Australia.
No, actually they are not. A lot of them have actually been conducted in the US as well, seeing as how bearded dragons are increasing in popularity over there. So this bit covers the husbandry.
Yeah.
Which is also very important because it is one of the most common reasons why bearded dragons actually present at a vet.
Yeah.
Because of husbandry issues. And this article in particular I found very insightful, and Michael James Cannon is actually from Australia.
Right. So I reckon that some of the information that we can see over here is particularly based in Australia that you can't really get online, hey?
That's right, unless you have an online subscription to journal articles and periodicals. This is generally not available to those in the public arena.
Gotcha. And essentially what, so guys, I mean, what really makes the Ultimate Care Guide to Raising Bearded Dragons, I reckon, very, very unique and different is the fact that Abigail is being the founder of Raising Bearded Dragons. She's the one that comes up with the experience, and Sharon is a pretty darn well-known researcher in South Australia. So, and obviously, being in Australia where it's native to bearded dragons, it's definitely epic awesome. So, yeah, that's pretty much a sneak preview. Obviously, this is a care sheet that will be given out for those of you who are actually getting the video module course at the Ultimate Care Guide. I mean, the Ultimate Care Guide to Raising Bearded Dragons. I reckon it's a pretty long name. It is.
Yep.
Yeah. With that said, that's a little bit of a sneak preview for all you watching these videos. Until then, you have an epic awesome day ahead with your beauties. Take care and bye-bye.